Welcome to another edition of Disciples Advocate Digest. I'm DHM President and CEO, Chris Dorsey, here with Director for Justice and Advocacy Ministries, Brian Frederick-Gray. We've got three topics today. And Brian, as you can see, I'm in the middle of an airport, so I'm guessing we're going to have to move pretty quickly on this one.
Absolutely. Let's jump right into it. We're going to start with climate change today, Chris. It has hit close to home for both of us here recently. You and I both live in Indiana, where catastrophic storms have just torn apart the state in recent days. There were 100-mile-per-hour derecho winds in northwest Indiana that have left folks without power for 10 plus days in Gary, Indiana. And in Indianapolis, there have been devastating floods that are washing out roads, homes, entire neighborhoods.
Unbelievable.
So let's talk about climate change and how we as a people of faith can respond to it.
And we want to give a shout out to our ministry partners at Week of Compassion, as well as the Pension Fund. They are releasing emergency assistance funds to make a difference for disciples impacted by these storms. And another shout out to our local congregations in the Indiana region that are helping with people on the ground, providing much needed response. We know that climate change makes storms like this more prevalent and more powerful. And Brian, we really need to think about what we can do to address it.
Absolutely. It makes it all the more important that we're taking climate change seriously right now, and that we demand that our elected leaders do that too.
Carol Devine and Scott Harden-Yeri at Green Chalice have invited us to share a resource with our Disciples Advocate community. Brian, can you tell us about those resources?
Yeah, this is called Election Earth. If you visit electionearth.org, you're going to find an entire toolkit. It is everything you need to get registered, to check your registration, to preview your local ballot, and to be able to pledge to be a climate voter this fall. It is a great 360-degree approach.
And Election Earth reminds us that our vote has the power to protect the air we breathe, the water we drink, and to determine how prepared we are for climate change issues like what we see with the storms. So this is a great set of trusted, nonpartisan tools that help us understand how to vote with clarity, purpose, and confidence.
I really want to encourage folks to make sure and check out the Climate Voter Pledge that is linked to Election Earth's main page. Think of this as a sacred promise to live into your values. You can inspire and educate others. You can prioritize the climate, combat voter suppression, and stay engaged even beyond Election Day.
Right. Election Earth reminds us that climate change is local, and so is the power to respond. So what's up next, Brian?
We've talked before about the power and importance of music when it comes to justice work. And we talk frequently on these episodes about the ways that worship can equip folks to bring more grace, more mercy, and more peace into the world. Along those lines, we want to tell everybody about the Converging 2026 gathering that's being put on by the Convergence Music Project.
It's absolutely amazing. And I know our friend Andrea Moran is one of the organizers. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. Andrea helped to conceptualize the whole Convergence Music Project from the beginning, and she is part of the organizing team for this particular event.
And Brian, I've read a little bit about it, and it says Converging 2026 has the theme Sing Through. And the website describes it like this: we will be especially focused this year on finding, sharing, and creating the songs we need to help individuals and communities sing through difficult and challenging times, and also keep us grounded, strong, united, courageous, and resilient as we stand up for divine justice, love, compassion, and truth in 2026 and beyond.
So go to cmpconverging.com for more information and to register. The event is happening at Middletown Christian Church, which is a disciples congregation in Louisville, Kentucky. Chris, I love this congregation. They were the very first place to reach out to me about being a part of an immigration panel when the whole landscape changed for refugee and immigration ministries in January of 2025. It is a beautiful sanctuary and a church that is just filled with hospitality. They're going to be great hosts for this event.
Now, Brian, did you see the list of all the featured speakers and artists? It's got Cole Arthur Riley, who is the curator of Black Liturgies. It's got Jim Wallace, founder of Sojourners. Otis Moss the third, good friend, senior pastor of
Yeah.
Trinity United Church of Christ in Chicago, and our disciples' very own Andrew Moran, of course, and a whole host of other amazing people.
It's going to be a great event, great way to bring together music and liturgy, creativity and justice. So, Chris, we've got one last topic before you've got to hop on your flight.
On August 10th, the U.S. Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs posted a notice that the administration is preparing a new regulation entitled Removing the 30-Day Refugee Termination Notice.
Yeah, so the existing regulations surrounding the refugee program provide that if the administration wants to terminate a refugee status, and this has been very rare in the past, but when you do it, you have to issue a formal notice of intent to terminate, and then you have to provide 30 days for the refugee to be able to respond and present evidence for why their status should not be terminated or changed at all. This new proposal, which is not yet in effect, appears to be designed to eliminate that 30-day notice period entirely.
It is absolutely devastating, Brian. It's just like it's going from bad to worse. All of this comes as DHS continues to pursue a re-vetting initiative targeting resettled refugees who have not applied for a green card. Sometimes they may not even know what they need to do, and they're just getting their bearings. In and of itself is unprecedented in the history of the program. There's also all this pending litigation around refugee program right now. So, Brian, what can people do?
One of the consistent choruses that we have been lifting up at Disciples Advocate Digest is we need trusted sources of information. With so much misinformation and disinformation that is out there right now, particularly when it comes to refugee and immigration issues in the United States, the best place that I know to go right now to understand the rights of refugees and folks inside of this program as it's changing so drastically and quickly is to send folks to the International Refugee Assistance Project, IRAP, it's called for short. Specifically, we are linking today to their refugee revetting and detention page.
And the good thing about it, Brian, is that the resources on that page are available in 15 different languages. It has trusted, vetted information that's organized around a series of questions. Those questions include, how do I prepare for my refugee revetting interview? I have refugee status in the United States. What should I do if detained by ICE? And even what is refugee revetting? Really, really good organization to the resources.
Yeah, IRAP is a global legal aid organization that helps refugees and displaced people. They are one of the most trusted organizations in the world when it comes to this work. And another organization that ranks so high with our trust is Church World Service, and particularly their State of Play daily email updates on what is happening in regards to refugee and immigration work in the United States. Reading those daily emails from Church World Service's policy team is a crucial part of my day, and I hope it will be for our watchers as well.
And Brian, I'm on the board of Church World Service, and I know that they work closely with IRAP. They inform it, they help, they engage it. And so it's a really integrated way to learn about it. And this is careful, thoughtful, and vital work that goes into all that Church World Service does. And those email updates are very, very inspiring.
We're going to continue following this story of the possible new rule that could be removing the 30-day refugee termination notice. We will share out more information with you through all of our different channels, and especially as resources become available, we'll lift those up to you.
That closes out this edition of Disciples Advocate, and I don't know if you can hear it, but they're calling for my flight to board. Also, don't forget to sign up for Disciples Mission Week, which is coming up in a few weeks, and keep the faith. Keep working for more justice and mercy in the world, and we'll see you next week.
Keep up the good work, friends. We'll talk again soon.